Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. This is Ella here. Today we're going to be doing a video that's going to be focused on a channeled message that I received before I started your video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, to subscribe, share it with your friends, and also check out my new astrology and lifestyle channel because that's where I'm going to be focusing from now on. I'm still going to be posting here readings occasionally, but check out the new channel for all the nice and fun content. And also just a reminder, some people said that the links that I posted before didn't work. We are running a final sale through the end of April, so I'm going to be taking indefinite break from all the readings and classes. So this is the last chance to enroll in my astrology and tarot classes, and also the last chance to book a reading with me for people who wanted to have a private reading. I'm not going to be doing them sometime starting May, so I hope to see you guys there. All the information, the codes for discounts and stuff like that's going to be in the description. And anyway, let's get started. So I was getting a message about, I kept hearing a phrase, show me your teeth, or show them your teeth, something about showing teeth. So some of you literally might be having some kind of issue, maybe with dental stuff. I don't know, it could be literally something as basic as that, not necessarily anything crazy. So some of you have some dental issue that you will see will be fixing soon in the next few months. It's something that you might need to do. But for others, it's more of a metaphorical meaning. I feel like it's time for you to stop playing nice and to start getting what you want and what you deserve. But let's see, what is it about? I feel like it's more work related, but we don't know. Maybe it's about love too. Let's just shuffle this, guys. I'm using my deck that I like to use for like darker stuff, darker energies. Let's see. Okay, we have the first card, the Hierophant. Sorry for the glare. Okay. Yeah, okay, Hierophant's the first card. Let's see what else. We also have here Four of Cups. We have Four of Pentacles. Somebody been bored. Let's see. Okay, we have here it's like Nine of Pentacles reverse, Angel of the Night upright, or it could also be Angel of the Night upright, Nine of Pentacles, sorry, Angel of the Night reversed, Nine of Pentacles like upright. Oh my god, because they came out kind of like that, so I'll just take a note of that here. Okay. We also have here the Three of Pentacles. We have also the King of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. I want to take all the cards right away. I don't know. Today I feel like this. We have the Hermit. We have the Six of Swords. We have the King of Cups. And let's just take one more card and I'm going to start interpreting. Sorry, today feels a bit different. Okay, almost done. Sorry, guys. Okay, we have, ooh, I knew this was gonna come out, the Devil. And we have the King of Wands. Alright, so we have all the cards pulled. Seven of Swords, by the way, is at the bottom. Let's talk about this. I am getting that you are right in the middle of a very big sort of like level up of energy. I think we've seen this in your other readings as well. But this has to do also with you being tested. We all know Scorpios are the ones who are tested probably more than any other sign. And I feel like there is many people who are almost like trying to see whether this time around you're going to give up what you want and what you deserve once again. Because maybe, you know how there is all kind of narcissistic, right? People, I'm not saying they're narcissists. There are people who will just really try to mess with your boundaries and try to gaslight you or try to like manipulate you, saying, oh, but if you are so kind, why don't you help me? Or, oh, if you, I've seen this a lot in spiritual community, oh, if you're so spiritual, why don't you do this for me? Like, you know, like people will always, like, who don't have any limits when it comes to taking, will always try to mess with your boundaries. And I'm getting that this is the moment where you are not only showing that you have very strong boundaries and you're not gonna let anybody mess with you. I'm also getting that this is the moment for you to actually show your teeth. We have this devil card, which I don't think is anyone external. I think this is you showing that, well, I have a darker side. Like, you have no idea what kind of dark side I have. I don't want to use this dark side because I want to be a good person. I want to be with the light. But if you're gonna mess with me, I'm gonna show you the dark side that you've never seen before. You know, like Kylo Ren moments. And I have actually, like, I'm getting that you have been a subject to people's jealousy. Like, people have been jealous of you because they were like, oh, how come this person has more than I do? Or how are they better? Like, there's all kind of shit like this. No one knows how much you've actually had to go through to manifest the things you have today, to be in the empowered place you are today. And I'm getting that you are also learning how to transmute these energies now. There is actually on my other channel, I have a whole video about how to turn the energy of any kind of evil eye or any kind of haters into prosperity. It's an actual legit thing. I discuss how we are actually being cleansed also when somebody speaks negatively of us or try to send us evil eye. But if we only approach it with the right consciousness, there is a secret actually in Kabbalah how this can work. Like, don't get me wrong, this can work against you, but the thing is, if you know the secret, there is a way how to transmute any kind of negative energy that's sent towards you, any kind of evil eye, any kind of jealousy, into actual prosperity. Not just into any kind of blessing, but actual financial prosperity. And it actually works. I've tried it, and it, like, I can assure you that it works. So check out that on my other channel, and maybe I'll make also Patreon, because there is actual also seals, there is actual protective enchantments and spells with Aramaic and with Hebrew letters, which, if you know how to use that, there is not only anyone who's not gonna ever, you know, like, be able to send any kind of evil eye on you. Actually, everything will bounce off you. And like, there is some stuff that I have to be careful what I'm teaching you guys, because it's actually very powerful. If you like redirect this energy, it might even hurt the person who've been sending it to you. But like, that's why that's kind of like an advanced step. So maybe I'll do it on Patreon. But that's the thing, I'm getting you are very strong, and you should really trust your instincts now, because that's the thing. Look at this King of Wands here. You see how he's here kind of almost like a vampire. And what is vampires? Vampires is youth. Vampires is also somebody stealing energy. I'm getting that somebody might be triggered by your youthful energy. Maybe you're I don't care, you might be 40, 50 years old, whatever. But we all know that after a certain age, people kind of tend to look and appear different. Like, there are people, sure, they're beautiful at 20, but like, after a certain age, you start seeing kind of like how people's energy could be very different. And I'm seeing that some people are literally jealous even of how youthful and how well kept together you put yourself. They almost are looking at themselves like, oh, how come, you know, like, I'm you know, like, I don't look so good anymore, but why he or she does. Like, be careful. I'm also seeing a lot of the people who are you surrounded with, actually, I think I've done like, I've seen this in your other reading before. I think it's called Be Careful Who You Trust. It's also on this channel, check it out. I'm getting that honestly, like, there are people jealous of you, and they are not like, there's one thing, of course, like haters, any kind of people, you know, who are triggered by you. I'm getting that even people who are the so-called friends and family are triggered by you too. And that's kind of sad, because you are once again returning to that space. Who can I trust? I'm feeling like you need to trust your instincts right now. If somebody's energy gives you a weird vibe, trust it, because it's how your body protects yourself from any kind of weird energy. If you feel like it's time to distance yourself maybe from some people, maybe even people you considered friends before, because like, if you like, I feel like at this moment in time, any kind of energy you get is not a paranoia, it's actual legitimate intuition kicking in. So trust your intuition now, especially because you have North Node transiting through your 8th house. Mars is still there. You are very intuitive, and there is something like, if you feel like there's energetic vampires, if you feel like people are not truly happy for your successes or even for you doing better, I'm seeing some of you have healed from some kind of health issue. Like, there is people just in general being very triggered by your youth, by your beauty, by your health, maybe even. Oh my god, that's insane. And again, they cannot really do any harm to you, But the whole idea that this is who you are surrounded by, I think this is what calls you for reconsideration if you are indeed surrounded by right community, by right people. Because that's the thing, when I say like shit like evil eye or whatever, I'm not saying it in a way like, oh my god, I'm so scared, right? What if they will put it? Like, I'm not saying it like that. They cannot do anything. You are protected. But the whole idea that this is who you are surrounded by, you know, the whole idea that these are so-called friends or so-called community or so-called co-workers, that's, you know, something that calls for, with the Six of Swords here, just embrace the light and get out of this darkness. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, because it's just the energy around you is like, in terms of people, is off. And there's even on the bottom of the deck there is the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords reversed. I don't think anyone, once again, is gonna hurt you. You have healed. I feel like you have went through most karmic cycle of your life. It's all over. But I'm just getting that, I don't know, there isn't, like, you need to reconsider your environment. And if somebody triggers you, if somebody provokes you, not only show them your boundaries, but show them your teeth. I'm getting that a lot of you are starting to look a lot younger even than your age. Maybe you did some kind of even work done. Maybe you just in spirit, because you are inspired and you're a good person, you starting, like, whenever we have concentration of Gemini, especially like right now, your ruling planet itself, Mars, is together with the North Node in Gemini in your 8th house. There is a transformation happening on a cellular level. You might be literally going through like beautification. You might be going through like literally a rejuvenation process. And I'm getting that there are some people who, they want to make everything about themselves. They are not happy with you getting your own piece of pie, because they are like, oh, how come it doesn't serve me? Oh, he or she is getting this, but like, how is it gonna help me? Some people, I don't know what kind of work you're doing, what kind of people you're surrounded with, they believe that you are in this world only to serve them. And this is who, again, I'm not a, you know, qualified therapist, but I don't want to say anyone is narcissist, but it is narcissistic qualities. People have narcissistic qualities, and for whatever reason, you went through a stage where someone believed that your whole existence, whether this was your lover, whether this was your friends, whether there was anyone, they believed your whole existence is only here to serve them in some way. And when they see you doing something that doesn't directly benefit them, or doesn't directly, like when they see you celebrating just you and living just for you, they're like, oh, how come? You know, like if you ever watched Harry Potter, you know how there was Dobby, right? Like, and you know when Dobby became kind of like a free elf kind of thing, like some people literally looked at you as you were their like slave or something. Like, how come you talk back? How come you dare to, like, you know how a Cinderella even story, like, right? Cinderella, like when she went to a ball, her evil sisters and stepmother were like, who do you think you are going there? You are only here to clean our clothes. You were dealing with that kind of energy. But guess what? You're breaking free, and we have here these 3 kings that showed up for you, which I think is very interesting. You will be, if you especially are a feminine energy, but even if you're a masculine energy, for, you know, interested in other masculine energies, whoever you are, you will be soon a center, and you will be very, you will be drawing a lot of male, I'm seeing, attention, because obviously kings are, to me, kings, I like to read them as masculine energies, just because queen is feminine energy. Like, I'm getting you will soon be a subject of a lot of attention, like literally the kind of energy where you're walking down the street and people stop, like people stop to ask you out. Like if you have a dating website, your dating website is just like booming with messages. Wherever you go, you're a subject of attention, a subject of lust even. And the thing is, there is nothing wrong with it, of course, if you don't manipulate this energy. But then again, like, you know, I'm getting that you played nice all your life and finished last. And right now, this could be very much a bit of a temptation energy, but there is a bit of a question. How much longer do you want to play nice? Maybe you have incredible sexual power, like you have some kind of very crazy, like, sexual, I don't know, energy where you can seduce and you can people somehow do what you want when you seduce them. You can cut, I don't know, corners. You can get closer to your goals rather than working hard, you know, like working yourself to the grave where you are just exhausted and like killing yourself every day and not even getting ahead. Maybe for some of you have certain seductive quality, but I feel like whatever your gift is, it could be seduction, it could be esoteric talents, whatever this is, it is a source of power. And again, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. What is Pluto? Pluto is death, sex, taxes, even to a degree, secrets, mysteries, power itself. So your power, whatever this power is a source of many how to say, like many people getting triggered, because especially if something you've done in your life has consistently triggered others, whether it was you have a psychic gift and many people would be like, oh, you're a witch, you are not like with God if you are like doing some kind of psychic stuff. Oh, don't look me in the eye. Some of you have very prominent eyes, and whenever you would argue with someone or whenever you had confrontation, you would just look at this person at the eye and they would be scared because your eyes have so much power. But what I see is people always were scared of your power, kind of like how witches, right, were like burned because people were scared of them. And you have that kind of power, whether it's your psychic gifts, whether it is your sexual power. Whenever you're fully, you see how here with this devil card, she's not going to be shamed for how she looks like. She's not going to be shamed for her beliefs. And yeah, sure, some people would paint this lady as a devil, but I don't see her as disempowered, working for others and settling for crumbs in life. I see this person here, and again, I'm not saying the devil is good, nothing like that, but I'm just saying the archetypical, representation of this energy is like, this is the person who gets what they want. So how long are you going to be letting people bully you into denying your power? Like I see some of you have maybe beautiful curvy body, and you in your community or just by even family or by your significant other were always shamed, trying telling you to hide your body, not show yourself, trying to again, there are some religions that really like concept of modesty, including my own. I just personally don't buy into that idea. I think if it's something that empowers you, you should be modest, but if modesty disempowers you, like for example it does for me, I think that it's, it shouldn't be for you in that case. Whatever empowers you, I think feminism at the end of the day is about whatever empowers you, as long as it doesn't hurt others, of course, too. And I'm getting here that with this devil card, you're just finally gonna stop letting others bully you into giving up your aces. Like, when you play poker, right? Imagine if you have straight flush or some kind of four kings or whatever, and somebody's bullying you into giving up your strongest card, whether it is your youth, whether it is your beauty, whether it is your sexuality, whether it is your powers of psychic maybe ability, or maybe your intelligence, or maybe your ability to speak very strongly and freely. You're gonna stop letting people bully you into settling for less in life and just doing whatever serves them, and you're gonna rise in your power, even if it's gonna ruffle some feathers, even if people are gonna be like, oh, you're not so good or kind as I thought. Doesn't matter, because how long are you gonna be cheating yourself? I think you've cheated yourself in the past, and that's just not anymore. You are now rising to the energy of showing your teeth, because the truth is, with the Hermit card, you are a powerful being. You are a bit of a witch. Some of you have a past life being a witch, and literally maybe even when they were burning of the witches, hunting of the witches, you've experienced that. And there is a little bit of fear in this lifetime, even though no one can do this to you. But there's a bit of a fear, almost like a past life memory being triggered, where you are remembering what happened to you then. There is a bit of a trauma response, and you're like, can I actually do that? But in this lifetime, you were given certain gifts and certain beauty and certain talents, because this is what you will be empowering yourself with, and possibly also empowering others, but not those who just come and take from you, those who give back, those who honor you, those who respect you. You know how they say, right? You cannot disrespect, or you cannot bite the hand that feeds you. So this is something that was a lesson for you. And of course, we also have here Four of Pentacles next to Four of Cups, next to Three of Pentacles. There is something that you feel like you've outgrown in life. Your old environment, but maybe it was comfortable and content, but there's not much growth. I'm almost seeing that some of you are taking even a bit of a downgrade right now in order to build something new. When you're making a long-term investment in a project where you are knowing, well, yeah, maybe I have to save a little bit more money now, but I know that I'm building ultimately something for my future. Where I've been so far, I cannot grow there much further, and now I'm choosing to build, maybe take a bit discomfort, but choose to build something new. I see for a lot of you with the Six of Swords energy, you are moving away from this, you know, from the stuff that's just like draining. You're done. We also have Nine of Pentacles right next to Angel of the Night. I see that for a lot of you, once again, you are stepping into ultimate prosperity, abundance. And I also get for most of you, you've been kind of quite stable and quite good on your own. You know how that was Rihanna, so I was good on my own, something like that. But I'm getting your singlehood, even if you were like eligible bachelorette, eligible bachelor, living nice condo, making good money on your own. I see that stage is over, because now you are like, there is literally 3 kings plus the Hierophant. I'm getting that for a lot of you, marriage is on the way, and there are options. Honestly, I don't see like even one person here specific. For those who are tuning in today, I'm seeing that there is like an energy where you have choices, you have options. And they also say get used to having options. You used to be the one who would put all your eggs in one basket and just lust after someone or chase after someone, or like be thinking like, oh my god, this person is my soulmate, I want to give them my all. And they're saying that, yeah, when you're gonna be married, like, you know, yes, maybe like there will be a person who will earn you and you can do that, but they're saying to not put your eggs in one basket, to actually like evaluate your options. And also for those of you who really want to be like a wife or a husband, those of you who really want to be in a secure, committed relationship, they are saying to not honestly, it's a bit weird, I've never seen this before, but they're saying do not commit too fast. Kind of like, you know how there was this old saying, I think it's some kind of Middle Eastern saying, that the biggest power a woman has is like kind of like how many men. No, it's weird, but it's like it's Middle Eastern thing, so it's kind of hard to translate it. But basically it has to do with like the more options you have, the more people will fight for you. They will actually fight for you. They will actually, like, sometimes like a masculine energy specifically won't commit because they would be like, oh well, where she's gonna go, she's gonna be here. But when they know that if they are not gonna snatch you, you know, they're not gonna get you fast, someone else will, that's when they hurry to propose, to make commitment, because they're like, oh my god, if I'm not gonna get her, she's gonna go with someone else. Like, I know it sounds a bit like crazy, but you have these 3 kings, you have these options, and you also have the red string of fate right in your hands. Your fate, your destiny is unfolding right in front of you. The question is where you want to go, what you're going to choose. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this to the extent that we're going to see everything even deeper. This was like very intense reading today. But your destiny is unfolding. What's the right next step? Let's take a look at what the right next step for you is to manifest prosperity, abundance, to move away from any toxic, fake friends, people who don't appreciate you. Let's see specifically, we're going to use Oracle and Tarot to see what the next step for you, Scorpios, is. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Don't forget to check out. Again, I'm going to be stopping readings and classes next month, so there is a final. We are closing the doors to both the schools and mid-year readings, so check out. Everything should be in the description box. Love you all. Hope to see you there. Link to the extended down below, and we'll talk soon. Bye.